This is a video that I thought, quite frankly, I never thought I'd be talking about. Uh, this is a video I never thought I'd be making. So let's go. For this video to make more sense, as always, I should take you all a little bit back in time. I think it was I want to say maybe 17 or 18, quite a while ago from now, that due to things that happened in my personal life and in my professional life, I was essentially extremely sad, quiet, silent, one might say depressed, and it was not really, I didn't really have any specific kind of volition to even leave my bed, not let alone doing things. And the only thing that would somehow work every once in a while was that I would just have this tendency to write unfinished songs, I guess, unfinished verses, unfinished lyrics, unfinished melodies, all of that. And I called them songs I will never finish. It was a folder, I think, incomplete song, something like that. And when I moved to France a couple years ago, we're going almost 3 years. For the last time, I didn't even have access to that folder. I didn't even have access to those songs, to those files. But my brother, who lives back in my old house, well, doesn't live there anymore, but who at the time was at my old place, he said, "Hey, we're packing everything, or some things, and do you want your old hard drives? I could send it to you." And I told him, "Not really, but could you just connect them to your screen so I can see what folders are there?" I had almost forgotten that those things existed. And so when I saw those songs and those names and those files, I said, "All right, send these to me, and then trash the rest. I don't really need anything from my past anymore." And the song that is now released as The Final Dance is essentially one of those songs that I wrote at the peak of my ill-at-ease-ness, if you want to call it that. It's a very poetic way of saying I was extremely sad and depressed. It was called Riverbound. I still have the folder I have still here is called Riverbound, but since I released a song a few years ago called Heartbound, I didn't want to have two different bound songs. It sounded weird. So I looked at the lyrics and realized, all right, I think The Final Dance would be a good alternative name. And it's essentially the story of a breakup. It's a story of one of the worst times of my life that I had to live through. And I don't know if the song, the version that we released, captured that. I don't know if the song was able to really give the feeling of all right, this is the end of me, and I want to no longer exist, so go on with your life without me. This was the messaging behind the song. I did change some parts of the lyrics, and the second pre-chorus, I promised to stay to sing, to keep your monsters away from here. I gave my voice to light your way. I am the afterglow of your day. Those lines were not written for this song. I wrote them at a completely different time of my life, but I felt like, all right, if I change some of the words and some of the rhymes around, I can put this in the second pre-chorus of this song. So now I think The Final Dance is less of a sad song and more of a, I don't know if you could call it a love song. It is. I don't think it's as negative of a song as the first version of it was. I don't intend to release the old demo. I wanted to, at a time, I thought about this, and I talked with some of my friends here that, hey, I have this idea of releasing my unfinished songs as they are, to just done with them and let them, just let them be. But ultimately I realized, you know what, I think this is a little bit of a, cashing out, maybe is a good way to say it, or just doing something just for having it done. It doesn't feel authentic. So I said, all right, let's see which of these songs I can re-release, but with a much more present soul and a more nuanced way of approaching songwriting and my 2024, now going to 2025 version. The Final Dance, I almost said Riverbound. Riverbound or The Final Dance is one of those songs which came out a few days ago. Thank you so much for listening to it. You can find the song in the box thing here, and also in the description below, and the pinned comment for this video. I really like it. I asked a buddy of mine, Mayar, to help me with the guitar solos at the end. It was incredible. I think he gave the song a lot heart a lot more soul than what I thought I had done myself. And in January, I think I will be releasing another one of these, I guess, unfinished songs. This time I've worked with a new friend slash singer of mine. I'm not going to really get into too much details in this video. If you've seen my previous live stream, you may have heard that I was comping her lines first. I was like editing and putting all of these things together. The song Story of Innocence, which should be out like mid-January, I'd say. I think, fully. And for February, I'll be releasing another French song, which is going to be the one of my cooler songs. It's a song that I don't know if people will like, but it's something I really like myself. So this is where things are. I am recording this late in December. I think I will have one more video this year to wrap 2024 up. It's been a very eventful year. It's been a very crazy year full of high notes and a few low notes. Personally, it's been one of my most successful years. Globally, well, you might have second opinions, and I might partake in those opinions with you. But thank you so much for watching all of these videos. If you are, I'm not done for this year. I've got a couple more things to do. I try to do a couple more live streams to talk about my process because of first, I like making these live streams to stay more connected to my first versions of making videos, and secondly because I'm practicing more and more the process of explaining my methodology in music production. Since next semester at my work, at my university job, I actually have a music production class, but that's a story for another time. I thank you so much. I hope you're having a lovely time. I wish that you are staying safe and staying sane. I will be seeing you very soon. Peace. To fly, to ride the ocean, waves come and try to find the looking glass. Tonight we shall rest easy. Tomorrow we are ever bound. Inside there's a fear of the dark. Outside I can sense the apprehension of the ghost lights chasing us away of the lighthouse. It wants us to stay. Through the pale and darkened veil, I can see the flaming waves. There's your reason to fight for love. There's my reason to start anew. Our bodies belong to the seas. Our souls are one with the winds, entangled in the final dance. You smile and I believe your darkness belongs to me. Your nightmares are all I'll keep, enchanted by the final dance. You smile and I believe. let's go. To fly, to ride the ocean, waves come and try to find the looking glass. Tonight we shall rest easy. Tomorrow we are river bound. Inside there's a fear of the dark. Outside I can sense the apprehension of the ghost lights chasing us away of the lighthouse. It wants us to stay. Through the pale and darkened veil, I can see the flaming waves. There's your reason to fight for love. There's more reason to start anew. Our bodies belong to the seas. Our souls are one with the winds, entangled in the final dance. You smile and I believe your darkness belongs to me. Your nightmares are all I'll keep, enchanted by the final dance. You smile and I believe.